Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of that speed up guide. It was a really cool video and I know you guys enjoyed it and made a little fun game out of it, but we're going into another version of it and this is part 2 of it. So we did discuss everything in speed ups regarding, but we're going to showcase today what I've been able to earn from that video on Monday all the way to Friday. So it was a nice 5-day easy grind while I've been working and making content like the average player would be doing if they were going to work or school, right? So stay tuned for all the progress in the channel and more with the speed ups. Hello, so yes, let's go over everything we've had with our speed ups because we're going to showcase that we have got quite a lot. You're going to be quite surprised when we see this because originally we only had about 10 minutes worth of speed ups and in the video I think we only had again not that many, but when we go now and click on the tab you're going to see a nice amount of speeds. These are speed ups that obviously we've been accumulating now through events, through killing different amounts of content, and we're going to go over all of that again today just to show you what I have been doing and give you guys a little bit more, screen time of, rewards. So when we go to the reports right now, we've got obviously some different reports on, and the one we've been doing is forts. So you can solo forts if you don't know this. This is a very easy mechanic in the game. We're going to be able to showcase that in a moment as well after this segment is done. But we've been soloing forts, being able to get that 100% point damage, meaning you get a tier 10 war spoils. And the way the tiers work in this game is pretty simple. The more damage you deal, the more you're going to gain. So even if you share a 50-50 march, maybe your troops are stronger than your allies and you might get 60%, meaning you're going to get better rewards than them. And that's why it gets a little bit split 50-50 most of the times, while I have been getting the full amount. So you can see we've been getting a bunch of gold, we've been getting a bunch of dust, we've even been getting the speed ups that we've been talking about, right? And if we go down, you're going to be able to see the difference as well, because we've got even like a 46% of one here. This was obviously level 6, and then this is level 5, level 6. Again, 25% rewards there. Not even that great compared to when you can imagine 100% of that same type of fort. When we go into these now, we're going to see again the difference in the amount of rewards we get per time. And even though we've got tier 10 here, this is a tier 4 version now, and you can see the amount of actual XP we've got was less. We got less resources, we even got less speed ups as well as less dust, and it was even by 1. And you might think even 1 isn't that much, but imagine if you're pumping out forts every day and you are really good at doing forts, you're going to be slapping out these every single chance. So another thing we've been doing in regards to our speed ups, if you've noticed, is our other tab. The other tab we've been smashing honestly through, and we need to do some of these treasure map fragments next. But we have been using the water supplies here to gain the amount of speed ups that we've been needing to obviously gain, because if you remember, we've been using all of these speed ups through our Strongest Lord event. We've been using them on the Royal Ranking event as well, just to try and push power in there. We've been using them everywhere in this season, so we did push a mass amount of power in a very short amount of time when it comes to what we've been doing. So this is why going through the scouting here is honestly a really good thing. Going through the water and adding all these 5 and 10 minute free speed ups for our account has honestly given us the benefit. Obviously we gain resources off the land one, as you noticed, but that's what I have been mainly trying to push through when it comes to our speeds. Finally, another thing we've been doing on top of all of that was events. We had the Crucible of Courage event. So if you've not checked that out, we did live stream the Crucible of Courage while we've been fighting. But we've also been taking some other behemoths. We've killed our, if we can find it, We've killed our Hydra for the first time, which is really cool. But at the moment, we are trying to kill that elite Hydra because, again, if you don't know, guys, if we go to the Behemoth tab for our elite raids and go across to the rewards tab, again, we're going to get 7 hours worth of speed ups again, plus another 1 mil worth of resources and some gems. So really, really important for us to kill that raid for the first occupation rewards and to actually kill the elite raids, which we've been able to do so far for the Thunderrock and all the others, right? So we need to obviously kill those big boys. Finally, another thing we've been doing, as you can imagine, is gaining a ton of speed ups through our common and our alliance chests. Obviously, when people spend or do anything to help activate the alliance chest center through either a fort or maybe a dark chest through the dark key system, we've been able to gain a bunch of speed ups through that too. One thing we didn't do in this grind, and honestly, which we're gonna tell you guys now, basically some of my regrets in the video, what we've not done, right? Because to be fair, I could have got a lot more speed ups the more I've been thinking about it, especially if I'm trying purposely to get speed ups. So as you notice, we've got already, as a nice little reminder, these different types of speeds. You might not think it's a lot, but from having 0 speeds, the amount of speeds we've been able to accumulate already is a nice amount of hours, right? We've already gained a few, these easily over a week worth of speed ups or more within the 5 days. So we can easily keep saving these and obviously using them. But like I say, I reckon there's easier ways to get more. So what I were looking at, and you guys might have noticed, is in Dragontrials you can obviously get your loot through the store. You can get your dragon glass, and if you've not known, I have been smashing my Indis. As you notice, she's already down her tokens, but here we can get more speed ups if you've noticed. And if we're in a pinch, and to be fair, I am kind of in a pinch where I want a lot of speed ups to hoard and save up so I can use them for a future season potentially, I'm going to actually advise, when you're not maybe, once you've completed all your epic heroes and you've got a 5111 Indis, then potentially you could be using this trial store when you need to only to get some resources, because again, we can spend our dragon glass here just like that and gain over 40 minutes now worth of speed ups, hit the free reset, and then again we've got another bit of speed, so we can keep pushing this and we can get ourselves legendary stars, which we obviously going to need to level up our account. So really actually beneficial thing to have and actually use for our disposal, right? We also did another thing that another thing we didn't do, and I wish we did, is use our Garwood, because our Garwood isn't leveled up at the moment because it's so early game, and I'm trying to focus on, if you've noticed on the main account, on these 4 main heroes, including Kanara now, because I'm trying to get Kanara up to 52 as well, with my Nico at 50. We're trying to get them all up to 50, and the reason why I'm sad I didn't get my Garwood up as well is because I can't use like my Garwood and Eliana combo, or maybe my Garwood and Madeline combo as a merit farming method. And yes, that's one thing I didn't actually do this week. We could have used our merits, and we're going to use them right now just to showcase the effectiveness of it, but we haven't fought at all this week. The only fighting we've ever had was if we've been hit by, a farm killer, which is fair enough. And apart from that, we've literally not fought. So if you can imagine now, we've done all our dailies and stuff, and we're trying to grind even more because we've got extra time on our hands. We could easily go and find a duel, start dueling away, and buy these speed ups that I can clearly not got every single day. And I could even refresh this if I have the gems to do it, because that's only 1 hour worth of gems if you go and farm it out really quickly with your 5 marches. It would have absolutely given me way more speed ups for my account. So really, really good thing to take in consideration when you're looking at speed ups and where to obtain them from this video, because you can see I've already given you guys a nice tips on how I've been gaining them throughout the week, but you can also see my, I wouldn't say error, but my laziness in action, right? You can see where I'm going to openly admit, put my hands up and say, look, I didn't do it, but if I did do it, I know it would be more beneficial. The only other thing we did do, as you can imagine, when we were buying speed ups was this goblin market. We were only using our resources to buy those speed ups. You could, if you was maybe a medium or low spender, you could maybe argue if you're in a pinch again to spend gems on these, but personally I wouldn't. I'd rather, and I know I've asked a lot of other whale players, but they are more happier spending gems in this store. They would rather get, for example, this sort of mana, or if you really needed the speed ups, it's 240 gems they suggested for 8 hours speed ups is honestly one of the cheapest things you're going to get. So you could go down that route, or if you've got the gems again, if you're a medium spender or so, smashing the 50 gem mark just to get over an hour worth, because it's easily, as you can see, past that 50% mark. It's going to save you and buy you basically a bunch of time to use. So obviously we haven't done that. You can see in the store 50 out of 50 remaining, and this one down here still being 20 out of 20 remaining. But you could also do those routes when it comes to gaining speed ups. The only other thing we've been doing, as you can imagine, and we're going to do one just to finish off the video because he is on screen, and it is Valen, and we've been completing as often as possible every single day these sort of talks. Every time you talk to him, as you can see, we're going to get in those speed ups, and we've been trying to speak to as much as possible to everyone off cooldown, again to try and raise that trust level, just to get the second emojis unlocked for them all. But we've been obviously gaining speed ups through that method too. So as you can see, this has been part 2 of that first video that you watched the other day. I hope you enjoyed both of these videos combined now, and it makes a nice little combination video. I will put a info card at the end of this video if you haven't checked it out, and you can see where we were coming from to where we are at right now. And by all means, guys, obviously slap a comment in below, tell me how bad I am too, because I know you're gonna say, dude, you could have way more speed ups, and I know I could have had more speed ups. And you guys, I do agree. As you can see, I've been giving you guys different advices on how you could get even more by doing more different tasks that I clearly didn't do. So enjoy the rest of the week. I hope you've been enjoying the content that I've been putting out this week with all the different hero guides on top, as well as the additional videos every day. So if you smash like, comment and subscribe for official Call of Dragons content creation by me, MrSneakyy, here every day for you. Normally we do live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but as you guys know, this is my holiday week, so I won't be there for this week only, but things should be returning as normal to next week. So with all that said, stay safe, stay sneaky, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Peace out.